in this class, we are going to discuss about English grammar, especially the writing section. So for class 6, the English grammar comprises of 3 sections. Number 1, English grammar, that is consisting of tense, verbs, adverbs, adjective, applied grammar, that is consisting of sentence correction, jumbled words, gap filling, writing section, that is consisting of notice writing, article writing, diary writing, etc. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the writing section in detail. So according to your syllabus, student, you have mainly this writing section part which I have jotted down. So as per your school, the writing section will change. Like in some of the school, they prefer to practice the story completion. In some of the school, they prefer to practice the diary writing. So like this. Number 1 that we get is the formal letter. Next is informal letter. Next we have diary writing. Next we have notice writing. Next we have message writing. Next we have debate writing. Next we have speech, then article, then report, then story completion. So I have jotted down some of the major writing portion that the school cover as per the syllabus of CBSE. So let's follow and discuss in detail some of the major writing portion. So in the next portion we have formal letter. So for writing formal letter, the things that we need to remember are: number 1, written only for official purposes. So formal letter we cannot write in formal language, okay, because it is written for official purposes. Then formal letter is written to editor. It can be to the principal, the municipal commissioner, the secretary of a society, the mayor, etc. It should be very much in brief and precise. Formal tone and polite expression. Preferably left side of the page or the left alignment is followed. So next, let's check out what question we have. Write a letter to the editor of the newspaper complaining against the menace of street dogs in your locality. So let's follow some quick format of how to write the formal letter. The key points that we need to remember are: number 1, in the left hand side we need to write about the name, next street address, city and pin code, date, recipient's name, street address, city and pin code. Then the subject will come. The subject will be very brief. Just the issue, that is the menace of the street dogs in our locality for the question provided. Next comes the salutation part, that is dear sir or madam. You can also write respected sir or madam. Next we must follow about the main body part. After the salutation, it will be appropriate if we start with a reference line. Okay student, so हम एक reference line ज़रूर use करेंगे. उसके बाद हम कोई contracted forms या फिर कुछ short forms use नहीं करेंगे. उसके बाद we should use formal standard language. अब तुम लोग पूछोगे कि formal standard language क्या है? मतलब हम जैसे फ्रेंड लोगों के साथ बात करते हैं वैसे टोन में हम बात नहीं कर सकते, ओके, बिकॉज वी आर राइटिंग टू समवन हु इज रिस्पेक्टेड एंड फॉर्मली ट्रीटेड. तो हम उसको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फॉर्मल लैंग्वेज यूज करने की कोशिश करेंगे, ठीक है. Next is keep the sentence precise and get straight to the point. तो हम ज़्यादा बातें नहीं करेंगे, प्रॉब्लम बताएंगे, कुछ अगर सॉल्यूशन देना होगा तो देंगे, उसके बाद रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे कि वो हमारा जो प्रॉब्लम है वो सीरियसली कंसिडर करे, उसके बाद वी विल मूव आउट. We will not loiter, we will not roam and give them unnecessary speech. Next, keep business letter focused and do not waffle on. Waffle का मतलब है इधर उधर की बातें, ठीक है, हम ऐसे नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है. If complaining, be polite and use intelligent vocabulary. जैसे आप स्टूडेंट आपके फ्रेंड या फिर आपके फैमिली मेंबर के साथ कंप्लेनिंग टोन में बात करते हो कि ये क्यों नहीं हुआ, वैसे होना चाहिए था, ऐसे हम फॉर्मल लेटर में नहीं लिखेंगे. अगर हमको कुछ कंप्लेन करना होगा तो हम बहुत ही पोलाइट और इंटेलिजेंटली उसको कंप्लेन करेंगे, ठीक है. उसके बाद कंक्लूजन में क्या लिखेंगे? वी हैव टू सम अप आवर मेन पॉइंट एंड स्टेट दैट वी आर लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू अ रेस्पॉन्स टू आवर लेटर, क्वेरी, कंप्लेंट, एक्सेट्रा what we have given. At last we will write thank you. The thank you is mainly written in a hope that they will consider our problem. Next, yours faithfully or yours sincerely, anything can be written. Next, your name you should write. So this is the total format of formal letter. Next comes informal letter. So again some guidelines are there that we need to follow. These are letters to friend, relation or people we know well. So these are very much casual or light-hearted tone. Okay. So informal letter can be lengthier क्योंकि हम इसमें ज़्यादा बातें कर सकते हैं, पर ये नहीं कि हम इधर उधर की बातें ज़्यादा करें. हमारा जो फोकस ऑफ द लेटर है उसके बारे में ही हम बात करेंगे, तो हम थोड़ा लेंदी उसको बना सकते हैं, पर ये नहीं कि मैम ने बोला है तो 5 या 6 पेज लगातार लिखते रहेंगे, वैसे नहीं है. At least we can keep it more lengthy than the formal letter. Next step, preferably one side of the page, means the length I have mentioned approximately. Okay, that is one side of a page can be filled by the informal letter, obviously depending upon your handwriting. Lastly, the question I have given, write a letter to your sister congratulating her on success in the examination. So this type of informal letter comes, the student who are studying in class 6, they know very well. So depending on that, one layout of the informal letter is given. Okay, so here to show the layout, I have pointed out another example. Write a letter to your friend thanking him for birthday present he sent for you. So in detail, please follow the layout. Firstly, you have to mention the sender's address. Okay. Next, we will go to the date and next the salutation part. Okay. So in salutation part, we can write dear and then my friend's name or my relative whom I am going to address. Okay, so यहाँ पर हम dear ज़्यादा से mention कर सकते हैं. यहाँ पर respected या फिर formal tone ज़्यादा यूज़ करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So हमने यहाँ पर जो body part है वो बहुत ही precise रखा है for you to write more. Okay, इतना लिखने से होगा नहीं, आपको और भी ज़्यादा लिखना पड़ेगा बॉडी पार्ट में. तो डियर राघव के बाद मैंने लिखा है द नेक्स्ट रेफरेंस लाइन, आई रिसीव्ड योर लेटर येस्टरडे, आई एम ग्लैड टू नो दैट यू आर वेल. सो यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि हमने जो रेफरेंस लाइन है उसको ज़्यादा ड्रैग नहीं किया, टू द पॉइंट रखने की कोशिश किया है, क्योंकि हमारा जो बॉडी पार्ट है वो हम लेंदी कर सकते हैं। रेफरेंस लाइन लेंदी करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। नेक्स्ट जो बॉडी पार्ट है ये आपका असाइनमेंट है। आप ये लेटर को नोट डाउन कर सकते हैं, घर पे इसके प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं, बॉडी पार्ट को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लिख के, और हम लोगों को कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं कि मैम वी हैव डन दिस एंड वी कैन गिव यू द नेसेसरी चेकिंग्स। नेक्स्ट इज this is very important part. At last line you might or you may write my best regards to your parents, okay, and you take my love. This is the line you can write and you will definitely score good marks. Next, your forever or ever Hema, that is your name. You must mention your name. Next we have diary writing. This is very precise and very important. Format: top left, date, day and time. Tense most frequently used: simple past, present perfect, future. These are the tenses that we can use. First person use. So diary हम ऐसे use करेंगे, ऐसे लिखेंगे जैसे डायरी कोई हमारा फ्रेंड हो। तो इसमें हम फर्स्ट पर्सन यूज कर सकते हैं। स्टेप्स क्या होगा? बिगिन द एंट्री विद जनरल सेंटेंस डिस्क्राइबिंग द डे और मोमेंटरी फीलिंग्स। ओके, सो बेसिकली वी कैन बिगिन राइटिंग विद हाउ आवर डे वी हैव स्पेंट। ओके, हमारा दिन कैसा गया। In the body, you may discuss an event, your feelings towards it, how it is likely to affect your future plans. So in the body part हम क्या लिखेंगे? हमारा पूरा इवेंट, ठीक है, जिसके बारे में हमको डायरी राइटिंग दिया जाएगा उसको हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इलाबोरेट करेंगे अपने बॉडी पार्ट पे। Next comes the conclusion. Conclusion basically ends with the final remark. That is, जो टॉपिक आपको दिया जाएगा वो आप लिखोगे, उसके बाद वो टॉपिक रिलेटेड आपका फ्यूचर कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन क्या होगा वो लिखोगे। नेक्स्ट कम्स नोटिस राइटिंग. This is a very important thing that the student must go through. So first of all, in order to write notice, we must remember some of the points that I have mentioned. One is name of the issuing agency. We need to jot down. Next, subject, date of issue, release of the notice. Event, that is for what purpose we are writing the notice. Date, time, duration, that is when we are writing the notice. Place, venue, where we are writing the notice. Authorized signatory, name and signature, that is the thing that we generally need to give. So this is our format. Also in the right hand side corner, in a box I have mentioned how the format will look like. One thing I need to mention here is that the heading must be very catchy. Okay, that is, it must be very much creative and attractive. Next comes message writing. So here one question I have given in order to clearly show you how we can write one message. Let's follow. Okay, read the following telephonic conversation between Rahul and Sonu. So Sonu is about to leave for school and will not be able to meet her brother. Mohit, she leaves a message for him. Write the message in about 50 words. Clearly, it is given that you have to conclude within 50 words. You cannot exceed that. Okay, so let's follow the conversation. I think you can follow. After that, I have written or given you a detailed answer in the right hand side of the corner. So this will be the answer of the message writing. Next comes debate writing. So for debate is specially arranged to provide many points and highlight many points for either for or against of a theme. So for writing debate, the format should be firstly salutation, that is we should address the jury or the audience properly. उसके बाद introduction always we should begin with quotation, question, interesting statistics. Then stating the stand, that is we should have a clear stand. ये नहीं कि हम शुरू कर रहे हैं for से, उसके बाद अचानक हम against में चले गए कुछ points के या theme के, तो that will give you a clear negative mark. If you are stating that you are for of a point of a certain theme that is given, then you must conclude with the for only. Next is main points. Highlight the main points. This often students we forget to do, but very important. That is, in debate writing we must highlight the main point for which we are stating it. Okay, suppose a topic is given and I am writing in the for of it. So there will be some points in the back of my mind which I will like to elaborate. So that points while I am writing I will highlight. Next comes develop points. Okay, sometimes मैंने देखा है कि आप लोग ऐसे करते हो कि छोटा छोटा पॉइंट्स उसका कुछ बना देते हो, उसका कुछ हाईलाइट नहीं करते हो और वही पॉइंट का नेक्स्ट पॉइंट के साथ कुछ कनेक्शन भी नहीं रहता है. वैसे हम नहीं कर सकते. अगर हम कोई पॉइंट ले रहे हैं तो उसका एग्जाम्पल रेलिवेंट होना चाहिए. ठीक है, हम स्टैटिस्टिक्स अगर आपको आएगा तो आप दे देना लाइक 40% 60%, पर अगर आप स्टैटिस्टिक्स दे रहे हो तो आपको 100% श्योर होके ही देना पड़ेगा, वरना आप छोड़ दो, आप रेलिवेंट कुछ एग्जाम्पल ही दे दो. नेक्स्ट इज कंक्लूजन. कंक्लूजन में आपका जो ओपिनियन है, व्यू पॉइंट है, वो आप लिखोगे 1 लाइन में और उसका जो एम्फेसिस है, एम्फेसिस का मतलब इंपॉर्टेंस है, वो आप स्टेट करोगे. नेक्स्ट कम्स स्पीच राइटिंग. So speech writing basically does not follow a proper format. There is no need of a headline or a caption for speech writing. We should begin with a pleasant address. Okay. So for example, good morning ladies and gentlemen, respected principal, teachers and my dear friends. So this will be my way of addressing the audience. Then I will proceed with my speech. ये बहुत ही अच्छा होगा अगर आप लोग एक टाइटल सोच के रखो अपने स्पीच के लिए. ठीक है, वो बोल के फिर आप शुरू करना. नेक्स्ट वी हैव आर्टिकल राइटिंग. आर्टिकल राइटिंग का फॉर्मेट एक बार देख लेते हैं. नंबर 1, इंट्रोडक्शन. दैट इज हाउ टू राइट द इंट्रोडक्शन. ऐसे नहीं कि कुछ बोरिंग लिख दिया. We have to write in such a way that will grab the interest of the person who is checking your copy. Next is state the main idea. Just state करना है, उसको elaborate नहीं करना है. ठीक है, elaborate के लिए हम body part में जाएंगे. जो idea mainly article writing के question में दिया हुआ है, वही हम elaborate करेंगे body part में. So body part में क्या क्या लिखना पड़ेगा? Building points, developing ideas, support main claim. Next comes the conclusion part. That is, we need to lay more emphasis on the main idea. Q, why, the reason we will write in the conclusion part. So let's check out the points that we need to remember. Number 1, give a title that catches the attention of the reader. Number 2, begin with a striking opening sentence. Number 3, present a strong argument for your ideas. Number 4, use linking devices. Now what is linking devices? Like conjunction that we use, okay, in order to, although, these are. Next is introduce a new point at the beginning of each para. This is very important point. To strengthen your answer in each para, you must write new points that will attract the examiner who is checking your copy. Next is develop ideas that you have in a very brief and interesting way. Next is conclude your answer with the strongest point that you have. This is very important, student. We must conclude the answer of the article writing with a strong point. Let's check out one example. You can take a screenshot of this. This is very important example that I am going to elaborate. The question is, the increase of the population of a country has led to shrinking of forest cover. The cutting of the forest causes what is called the greenhouse effect. It results in the heating of the earth's surface, which has serious consequences. Write an article on the topic, the importance of tree plantation. So like this the question can come, dear student. So we must follow the pattern. Like importance of tree plantation will be our heading. Next the name, that is your name. Next your speech. So follow the last line of the speech. Let us take a pledge to plant tree in more and more number and encourage other for this noble cause. In the last sentence, I pointed out that why we should encourage other for this cause, and also we should plant more and more tree. So the last line should be very much catchy. Next we have the section that is report writing and story completion. So this also has a brief idea that I can give you. For this you need to contact us for more details if you want on this topic. Okay. So thank you. For more details please contact us or go to our website, call us on this given number. Thank you.